wanted to talk about today how, you know how people say do things by yourself in silence or things of that nature. And so today I was headed out because for weeks, months, I've been saying I need to do something different. I'm starting to gain, and it's not about gaining, it's about how I feel, and not able to feel good while gaining, and not feeling as though I'm in shape while I'm gaining. I feel like tired quicker. I'm walking slower. Like I don't have as much energy, even though, I still do quite a bit, but it's like the energy is gone. So, I'm gonna head on back to the book that I have started before when my stomach was way out here, like to the steering wheel. It had got real big, and they was like, oh, it's because you're aging and this and that or whatever. And I refused to accept that, and I took it upon myself to do my own homework, and it worked. So I take and cover my book, and when I go out or go to work or something, like, because the comments you hear from people when you're reading something or looking up something, I just can't be bothered. So this is my life. Eat to Beat Disease by Dr. William Li. It changed my life when I found out about him. And like I said, when I was on my journey a few years ago, I found him, and I followed something of what he did. But not only that, I started really digging in and doing my research, and I got my belly down or whatever, which when my belly expands, it's telling me there's some diseases in there, that pre-diabetic is getting ready to head to full diabetic. You're going to be taking some needles or something soon if you don't do something. So that's just the way I think about it. And I still eat those things that I know are cancerous. I gotta have my potato chips, and you see an article about Lay's potato chips, something with the cancer or whatever, and I go right back and eat a bag. Stupid. But so I'm gonna get back into this, and I was thinking what made me say do things on your own, because people will look at you and go, oh, you look good, there's nothing wrong with you, you're gaining a little weight, I'm up 20 pounds or whatever. But it's for me, it's not to compare myself to somebody else, because I'm not as small as somebody else, I'm not as big as somebody else. But when somebody else on the outside look at me and be like, there's something wrong with you, for you to say something about your body when it's not, I don't know, huge to them or something like that. I don't know. But it's like, this is my body. I know what I sleep with every night. I know what I wake up with every night, and it don't feel good. So it's not I can't compare it to nobody else, just on the outside, looking at the body, comparing it to somebody else's body. I think a lot of times some of us get that mixed up with saying, oh, they are so beautiful, because you have the skinny fat along with the obese fat or whatever. And some of the biggest people are some of the healthiest people. And got so much more energy than some of the smaller people, and can do so many more things than smaller people, and vice versa. But people don't see that. And so That's another reason why I believe when they say you got to do things by yourself, and focusing on your particular body. I have to focus on my particular body and what I feel. And so I don't know, I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to drive to I was thinking about Sprouts is closer. If I wanted to drive to Trader Joe's is my happy place, and there's a Whole Foods right there, but I don't think my mind is ready. It's a mind thing where you got to train your mind when it's time to eat different. It's when you get into it and make it a routine, it's beautiful. But it's just getting back into that mode of training the mind and get out of that comfort zone of, oh my goodness, it's so horrible to go to buy stuff on the outside and have somebody else cook it for you rather than you going in your own kitchen cooking, And then to look at this, the one thing I do follow, he gives 7 days of his meal, what he does, and his thing is it's not a diet. He lists the over 200 and something different things that you can eat. But the one thing I do like about it is how he puts now this helped me through COVID as well. I did not get sick during the whole time of COVID until I got the shot, right? It was till it became mandatory and I had to get it. And that's when I first got sick. But he it is said that he cured his mother from cancer. I forgot what type of cancer. But when he mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 things that if you put these 5 things in your body every day, it's called, number 1, angiogenesis. 2 is regeneration. 3 is the microbiome. 4 is the DNA protection. And 5 is immunity. And so then he gives a list of foods that have the angiogenesis, a list of food that has the regeneration, the microbiome, the DNA protection, and the immunity, right? And then you have, instead of saying angiogenesis, regeneration, microbiome, DNA, immunity, I'm going to say the first letter of each word is the A-R-M-D-I. And then you find a food that have the A, the R, the M, the D, the I, and put it in each day, for Monday, for Tuesday, for Wednesday. The A, the R, the M, the D, the I. The angiogenesis, the regeneration, the microbiome, the DNA protection, and the immunity into each day. And this helps build up your system. And the reason I love this is not only because of how it made my body when I followed this. Say, for example, some of the foods that you start to research on, like pomegranate with the Akkermansia and stuff like that. When you get sick, you don't stay sick as long. Because you have been building your body up and thinking about the way you put your food in your body. When you get sick, you're able to bounce back a lot quicker than normally. So I'm gonna share as I get back into it. On my first videos, what was it about? Maybe 4 years ago or something like that. If you click oldest videos, that's when I first started my videos, and it was about this book, Eat to Beat Disease by Dr. William Li. All right. I'm just gonna go to Costco's and grab something. And I don't know what. Is that excuses? Nope, not in this case. Let's go figure out what I'm gonna eat for the next, at least for today.
Thank you.
I was just in here yesterday and I got this big thing of ice cream. I don't know why I got this. I love ice cream. I know it's not good for me, and that's adding to the extra pounds going on around, sitting around the belly, but it's such comfort for me to get off work and eat me a nice little ice cream. I don't know what to eat. I'm a snacker though. I love to snack. That's why I love nuts. I did nothing healthy, but it's gonna be some good eating. What is this? Chicken salad made from rotisserie chicken. Lord help me. This is gonna be good for me. Shrimp tempura. I love shrimp. Now, yeah, they probably the fake shrimp, but this is gonna be good for my belly. And then this here I'll have with my coffee, and I'll probably eat that with the chicken. I was gonna get some rolls, and I was like, no, let's kill two birds with one stone. And I got this, so take a bit out and then put it in the freezer for later as well. All right. Oh, you know what I wanted to say was, sometimes people make you think. It all depends on who you're talking to, and sometimes I feel as though I'm going to die within an hour. They're going to put me in a body bag tonight if I am not eating the healthy way they are eating, if I'm not working out the way they are working out, if I'm not thinking the way that they are thinking. And they make you feel like, yo, you going in a body bag ASAP. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know how I made it this long, and yeah, I don't do things perfect all the time, and I never really do things perfect at all, but it's just the way sometimes people talk to you, and then they toot their nose up, turn their nose up like you know. I can only imagine what you're doing behind closed doors with nobody looking at you.